Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Zeus Angel a Mystic Tarot. I've already got some cards here on the table for you. And channeled message, channeled song. There is a channeled song today. Hopelessly devoted to you. If you haven't seen the movie Grease, you need to check it out. Basically, it's a hopeless romantic who can't get over someone. Danny Zuko, the main character, Olivia Newton-John. If you haven't seen it yet, you should see it. You should watch it. You can watch the clip of Hopelessly Devoted on YouTube, where she goes on to sing about how she's hopelessly devoted. And so some of you guys, I feel like can't get over someone. And I feel like you're wanting them. You're wanting them even now. So the cards that we have on the table that have already come out tell me that somebody really wants to talk. Okay, now we are in Sagittarius season, so we got Sagittarius on the table here, 8 of Wands. I don't know if you're in communication with someone or not. It does look like we want to talk. We have the Ace of Wands. To me, this is passion, inspired action. Okay, the Fool in reverse, though. I don't want to play the Fool again. And the Page of Wands, which is the Messenger. So the overall energy for your reading is I want to talk. I want to communicate. I'm afraid to take the risk. There's so much passion, though. The Ace of Wands is so much passion. But to me, it could suggest that you just met this person as well. So let's see. Why is the Fool in reverse here? This to me would suggest, think before you leap. Think before you leap. What do we have here? The Empress card. Oh, okay. Interesting. Why is the Empress showing up here in Capricorn's reading, clarifying the Fool in reverse? What's going on here? The Judgment. Okay, yes. Okay. Listen, I feel like the Judgment came out actually before. It came out twice. I put it back in the deck, and there it is. You can't deny it. All right. Hopelessly devoted to you. I'm telling you, this is a second chance. So I don't know what went down. I'm about to get into what went down, but the Judgment, this lets me know that this isn't your first rodeo with this person. There's still passion there, okay? And if you just met this person, you're judging them. You're assessing whether or not this is right for you. And the Fool in reverse to me with the Empress, that would suggest that I play the fool for this person because I think that they're hella attractive, because I think that they look good, because I think that they make me feel good. Okay, so this isn't one of those readings, I hate you and you're the B word. I don't want to go there. I could go there, and I'll pull some oracle cards later if that's your message. But this is something else. This is, let's open lines of communication. Let's do this. So let me see here. Let's get some direct questions. But to me, this looks like I want to resurrect this. We're still in Mercury retrograde. We're in Mercury retrograde. We just started Sagittarius season. So if you haven't heard from that ex, you could still hear from them till the end of this month. What's going on? What's the blockage for these two? Why are you not talking? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody here is acting independently. They could be this person who's been single for a long time, or they're focusing on their money. That's been coming out for a lot of the signs. Give me more of what's in the blockage here for these two. This is where I'm going to see the dirt, okay? It's not all butterflies and rainbows. 10 of Wands. Okay, that's still not telling me very much. Things have been difficult. For some of you, I feel like it's hard to find a balance between work and between love. I'm telling you, Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Cups came out. This I would say is in the blockage. So the Knight of Cups in reverse is somebody who doesn't deliver on their promises. This is somebody who love bombs. This is somebody who, I told you I'm going to see the dirt now. This is someone who comes in strong, smiles, tells you what you want to hear. And it's like the poet, right? It's like the poet. It's like the painter. And they're very like, oh my God, they come in, they tell you all these things, and they don't deliver on their promises. So let's see how you guys are feeling right now. I don't like that. I don't like the Knight of Cups reversed. So this might be someone who is yeah, I'm telling you. Okay, so Nine of Cups. I feel like you could be matching this person's energy. You guys are both pulling the nines, which to me would suggest an independent energy. Like I'm filling my own cup, right? The Nine of Cups on here, this is very self-satisfied. So I don't know if this person makes you feel good or you're just trying to do you right now because the Nine of Cups is a wish. It's a wish of fulfillment. Let's take a minute and light a candle. So I think that you guys are both in an independent energy. I don't know if you just met them or not. We have the Judgment that would suggest that this is maybe something that you're going to be reassessing, like you've been there with this person before. Give me another card on Capricorn's feelings. I have another card mixed in here. Give me another card on Capricorn's feelings. We have the Page of Cups. I'm telling you, you're the one who wants to talk. You want to communicate. You want to get to know this person. Let's see if this person is going to take any actions towards you. Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is not very lovey-dovey. So I don't know. Give me another card on their actions. The Knight of Swords. I don't like that. The High Priestess. I don't like that. I'm telling you, this person is showing up as knights. The knight is not the king. The knight is not the emperor. Okay. The knight actually is a warrior, and the Knight of Swords is really not a good energy to be in. Knight of Cups reversed, Knight of Swords, not a good energy to be in. I'm not going to lie. Okay. The High Priestess, I feel like this person could be keeping secrets. I'm just feeling like this person looks good on paper. They look really good on paper, right? They're cute. They're desirable. I could put a poster up of them. When they talk to you, though, it's another story. Okay. What comes out of their mouth does not match how they look. And this could be a Pisces person, the High Priestess. I feel like they're not telling you something here. And the way this Knight of Swords comes in, and if this Knight of Swords comes out in reverse, they make a really quick exit. So they're the type of person to come in guns blazing, like let's get to the point. Like they're rough. They're a bit of a bully, they're used to like being the warrior, being the fighter. So I don't like that. I don't like that this is showing up in their actions and in their energy. I don't like that at all. What's this person's intentions? Ooh, and the Eight of Swords. So this started out really, really good, you guys. This could be one of those relationships where the further that you get to know them, it's like, no, I'm good. Okay, so we had the Ace of Wands, and now we have the Ace of Cups. So I don't know if this is pulling past and new. That happens sometimes, but we have the the Eight of Swords in their intentions, and the Ace of Cups. So there is going to be different groups of you, right? Some of you, this is pulling a past person who, I don't know, maybe they were rough, maybe they made empty promises to you, maybe they looked good on paper, and some of you could be just meeting someone here. So in this person's intentions is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is somebody who overthinks. So you could be dealing with somebody who thinks a lot. I mean, if they pulled the Knight of Swords, the swords is the thoughts. The swords is the head. The swords is communication. So I feel like this person they might have come off as a romantic, but I feel like they're not in that energy now. They're very overthinking, stuck in their head. They could be very critical. If this person comes off as critical or rude, they're very, how do I put this? They're very critical of themselves. Okay. So the Eight of Swords, they're feeling very stuck right now, you guys. Stuck in their head, not knowing how to approach you. I do feel like with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, they do want to make some kind of offer here. So what's in this Eight of Cups? Because right now I feel like this person is super in their head. What is this Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands? This person wants to offer a commitment to you. There it is. The King of Cups and the Hierophant. So I want to get into this why they're in this energy of the Knight of Swords, because this is like a ticked off energy, which is strange because they showed me Knight of Cups. Now they're showing me King of Cups. So I don't know if this person is put off by the fact that they have to show up differently for you. because, you know, I don't know. I'm getting that this person doesn't know how to be. It's like they don't know how to be to make this work. Does that make any sense? Let's get another deck. I think that you I think that you push this person outside of their comfort zone for some of you. Okay. And I feel that's probably why they're in this 8 of swords energy, because they're trying to figure out how to approach you, how to offer this. But they're kind of defaulting to not talking and being kind of rushed, if that makes any sense. What is behind the Ace of Cups for this individual? Ooh, I'm telling you, they want to come towards you. They want to make some kind of move, make some kind of offer. But, and I was saying this before with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this person doesn't know how to, they don't know how to do this. They're outside their comfort zone. They're out of their depth with this. For some of you, maybe they're used to toxic relationships. I don't know, because this is the Chariot, which is momentum, which is deciding between a life path. Some of you, that could be distance, but it's also the Seven of Swords, which is calculating and sneaky and like assertion. This is actually assertion in this deck. So I don't like the way that they're trying to offer you this. It's almost like they're trying to put together some kind of plan to force something to happen here, which I don't like. Why is the Seven of Swords and the Chariot in their energy? So yes, they're wanting to talk to you. They're wanting to offer you some kind of commitment or something here, but the way in which they're doing it is really shady and weird. And that this might not have even happened yet, you guys, because this is in their thoughts. This Tower and the Six of Swords. So if you haven't heard from this person, they're heavily contemplating how to approach you. And if this is a new person, I feel like they're surprised by how they feel about you. I don't know if you guys are from, if you have different, sometimes when I see the Hierophant, that to me would suggest different cultural backgrounds, different belief systems, something like that, right? Like that opposites attract. Could be a Scorpio. We did have Pisces as well, and we had Taurus. I'm telling you, this person's into you, but I feel like they make a lot of, it's like they write checks that their mouth can't cash. Is that saying? It's like the person who comes in all idealistic, butterflies, and let's go to Paris and get married, but they don't have any money in the bank. That's what I'm picking up on with this person. Um, yeah, this is not a new connection. Also, for some of you, if you're talking to somebody new, I feel like this probably isn't your reading, because I'm picking up on past energy, but it is retrograde. Six of Cups here is like reminiscing, but it can also be children. So I feel like this person imagined a future with you, with the Lovers. This is the Lovers and the Six of Cups. And, the Lovers, and I say this all the time on this channel, the Lovers is not some fairy tale, beautiful, whimsical. No, the Lovers is reality. The Lovers is, I want to propose, but I don't got enough money, and maybe I got to get another job to make it happen. The Lovers is, we live in different worlds. The Lovers is, our families don't like one another. The Lovers is, there are huge obstacles to overcome to make it happen. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Not necessarily that there's super major obstacles, like that. There could be, but that this person has to change for you. They have to show up differently. They have to express things that maybe they don't know how to express. You know what I mean? Like maybe this is our sarcastic person, but they have to kind of get romantic and get in their feels, and they don't know how to do that. They don't want to put their foot in their mouth. And they're coming off like kind of aggressive and like asserting themselves. And like, that's not how you do it, bro. You got to be more gentle. You guys understand what I'm saying? So yes, there are some obstacles with this. Let's see if they're actually going to do it though, because I feel like in their thoughts is a lot of confusion. They're having imposter syndrome a little bit. All right. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person is hella nervous. And I don't know why. It's not really telling me what happened between the two of you, except I think somebody has been single a long time, or they're acting single. I feel like you guys were mirroring one another, right? And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. For some of you, this person doesn't think that they have enough for you. Nine of Swords. You know, the Nine of Swords isn't just depression and anxiety and sleepless nights. It's a spiritual awakening, you know, because you guys are pulling a lot of nines in your reading. We are in the year number 9. That's the Hermit card. That's Virgo energy. And it's the year that's supposed to help you to finalize karmic contracts so that you can have that level up. And I feel like this person is having kind of a spiritual awakening here. I feel like this relationship really triggered something deep within them. They could, you know, because they started out as the Knight of Cups reverse and the Knight of Swords. That's somebody who really is not romantic. Okay, so probably in their previous relationships, they were able to get away with kind of being like that, you know. But if they want what they want with you, they're realizing that their ways have to change. And I think it's got them shaking in their boots. Let's see what the outcome is for you too. From now until December, 9 of Wands. So now this is the Sun, which I love. You pulled another 9. You pulled another 9. Like the 9 of Wands in this deck has the Sun on it. So that's like persevering no matter what. But we also have the 9. So there's something about this situation between the two of you that has to change drastically for it to work. Right. And for some of you, it's that this person could have a chip on their shoulder because the Knight of Swords is, like I was saying, they're kind of rough, they're kind of ruthless, they're kind of a bully, they're kind of sardonic and sarcastic. So, and the 9 of Wands, you know, it's just about like, I'm here. Let's say, for example, I'm a divorcee and I think that I'm older and I think that there's nobody left in the dating pool. And I finally meet someone, but I have a huge chip on my shoulder and this person is scared off by me because they think that I hate them. That's just an example of what the 9 of Wands is. The 9 of Wands is I've been through it and I am disillusioned with it. I don't think dating is this miracle, magical butterflies in my stomach, but this person makes me feel that. And so it's like a heart opener. It's like I have to open my heart chakra. I have to let down my walls, but I also can't just give up when things get rough. So we have the 9 of Wands in the outcome. There's a lot of defensiveness, but if you can learn to overcome that, potentially something good on the other side. Yeah, for some of you guys, for some of you guys, this person has to give up being a player or a serial dater. 7 of Cups, and I feel like they know that because if they want to offer you this, they can't do their old tricks anymore, you know. And then we have a miracle, which is change, and this has been coming out for a lot of the signs. This is destiny. So I feel like what happens, you guys, you're going to use your gut, you're going to trust your gut, you're going to know whether or not this person can come correct towards you. Okay, you can't be lied to. We have the 10 of Cups, which is a happy family, and the Wheel of Fortune, which I love. I love this for your outcome. So, and of course, there's going to be groups of you who know that this person can't change and are going to have to go in a different direction. And when you do that, you're going to meet the right person. Some of you, this person could come correct. But either way, a major change is a brewing. And man, it looks really good for you, Capricorn. I'm not going to lie. The outcome is really good. Okay, so I'm going to pull some of these cards now. I'm just going to give you a word of warning. Some of them can be kind of rough, but they're fun. And I will also do a pendulum pull for you guys, a pendulum question. This says, addicted, you're my addiction. I can't let go. So I do feel like this person can't get over you. That is kind of what the first thing I was picking up on was like, oh, I wish I could get over this, but I can't. I'm hopelessly devoted. What else do we have here? Ooh, these cards are hard to shuffle. This says, I want you back, but I know I effed up. Yeah, for some of you guys, this person was acting single. They could have been playing the field. I feel like they made all these promises and they couldn't deliver. So I want you back, but I know I effed up. This one is blank. Oh no, it isn't. True love. Ooh. You aren't imagining this. I feel it too. You guys have a strong bond with somebody here. So the question is, will they change to make it work? Will they give up their options? Will they give up their single life? Can they do it? Will they be able to persevere? Can they get rid of that chip on their shoulder if they have one? Let's pull some more oracles. And I'm going to do the pendulum. So you can ask a question, the pendulum will answer it for you. I'm pretty new to doing the pendulum. So just a word of warning. Okay, let's pull a few oracles for the Capricorn crew. Ah, I do like your reading. It's beautiful. I mean, love and marriage. For some of you, I feel like destiny is gonna take the wheel here in your love life. Ah, we have the royal you. This one comes out a lot. So this one is really just about like treating yourself, like royalty, treating yourself good, having high standards, beautiful uncaging. This one I love because there's a key to the heart. I was kind of picking up on that before. Some of you guys are doing some heart chakra healing, um, and letting your heart sing free. And just as I said, healing the heart chakra, there it is, healing the heart. That is how we let love in, healing the heart. So, and I said that before, because if you're on this energy of I hate them and they're a B and I'm never going to meet anyone, you're going to keep meeting people like that. But if you're in this energy of I'm ready to love, I'm ready to receive, it really will do wonders for you, you guys. Okay, let's do the pendulum question. So the way it works is you think of a question in your head, and I will try and get an answer with the pendulum. Now, keep in mind, this is for entertainment purposes only. It's not going to be 100% accurate, especially because this is a general reading. So I'm going to sit quietly for a minute and try and ask a yes or no question for the pendulum. So I'm getting now and yes. So for some of you, if you asked a question regarding timing, the answer is now and or yes, which is interesting because it's really showing me now. So I don't know what your question was, but now and potentially yes. All right. So I'm going to see here for Capricorn, which chakra are you guys needing to heal right now? For the Capricorns, which chakra do they need to heal? Solar plexus. So it's saying solar plexus chakra. Some of you guys could have issues with your gut. The solar plexus deals with the gut. Strength, personality, power, determination. So some of you guys need to work on your self-worth and, defeating any negative self-talk in your head. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I hope this reading elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. I'll see y'all later. Bye.